What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your man G. Louie.
And it's your man's clearly coming to y'all live, then and not live podcast on Tuesday, y'all.
A Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday. We're going to get right over to this thing, and we're going to give y'all the information just the same way we got it. So, Trump is in the city. Yes,
in
he
the
is.
city.
He in Detroit, y'all. Huh?
He in the
You ain't go down there and say nothing to him?
I was on the freeway. I couldn't get to him because they had everything blocked off.
Right, yeah, they got it shut down around here.
They had it shut down.
So Trump decided to take a walk through the Ford plant.
Yes, he did.
And
yes,
somebody uttered out some words that we cannot quite figure them out, but we know what Donald said. Wow.
Right.
And could you repeat Donald's exchange?
Fuck you.
Dang. Wow.
Fuck you.
Hey. Wow.
And fuck you.
Wow. Donald. That's how you feel about the American blue collar worker, man. Oh my God, Donald. Oh man, you gotta understand, man.
You gotta relax, Donald. You gotta relax.
As the commander in chief, man, everybody don't like you, man. That's just what it is, man. And from what it looks like from the votes, the majority do like you. So keep it pushing. I would have told that guy up. Shout out to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
It kept it moving. But let's really talk about why Donald is in Detroit. Whoa.
Right.
Yeah, he running up on the homie girl. You know what I'm saying? Mary. You got to go down there and get married together. Because y'all do understand. I keep telling y'all what's going on here with this global exchange of things as far as Trump, tariffs, Venezuela, oil, currency, all of this stuff. I keep telling y'all what's going on. And what's going on is he have to come over here and get everything settled with the border because we connected to Canada. So import, export is definitely coming to the United States through Detroit and Canada. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's very important to America, y'all.
Yes, it is.
Very important to America. So I've been told y'all about every import, export that Donald Trump has been trying to make sure that stays flow. But this one is actually connected to us, the United States. And it just so happened it's in Detroit. Well, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? What did I know? You know what I mean? I was just born here. I didn't know that Detroit would be so pivotal in 2026 in Donald Trump's plan to take over the world. Whoa. Yeah, y'all. Donald is on the go. And what y'all got to understand is when you're dealing with immigration, a lot of drugs and illegal things of that nature are imported in illegally. And when those things are imported in illegally, a lot of times those things are have no record. You know what I mean?
Right.
So by them not having no record, that means the cash flow people got to pay attention here. You got to stay focused. Follow the money. The cash flow from that said item goes into a slush fund that no one knows and ever sees again, because that money is trapped into an underworld that is unspeakable. And this is what's going on with the cartels as far as Colombia and Mexico or whatever. What you guys don't understand is they have a lot of cash, like hard cash.
Right.
And if they got so much hard cash and they buying stuff with it, that is ultimately weakening the American dollar because they put too much of it back into circulation. You get what I'm saying? So that in turn weakens the American dollar. So Donald Trump, as commander-in-chief and president, he must reinforce this. Plus, you got the other sides from BRICS or whatever that we talked about a few episodes ago that's also trying to weaken the American dollar through the tariffs that he's trying to impose. So the thing is really trying to maintain and keep the American dollar at a high point. Because I don't know if you guys out there know this, but majority of stuff that's dealt with in the world is dealt off the American dollar in the world. The American dollar is like king everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with those different countries like China, Russia, you know what I'm saying, Brazil, Cuba, and people of that nature or whatever, if they form their own currency and trade within their own ranks or whatever, that will ultimately weaken the American dollar. So I want y'all to understand what's exactly going on here and why it seems that Donald is on a tear, and what he's doing doesn't make sense. But it does. It don't make sense on the side of the fact that he's still trying to impose the tariffs. See, if the tariffs wasn't never there, then these negotiations would probably be a little bit more open, and people would be ready to discuss and probably ready to do business a different kind of way. But due to the fact that he want to impose everything,
right,
it's a little bit different. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This conversation is really above a lot of people pay grade. I ain't gonna even lie to you. From the people from CNN to Channel 4, Channel 7, this conversation is above everybody pay grade.
Right.
I mean, to be honest with you, because ultimately, Donald got to make the decision. And in those decisions that he make, it affects us all. and let me tell you something. Everything he done did so far done definitely affected us, and it ain't been good. Wow. We've been paying at the everything. Yikes. So, but enough of Donald. Donald is here in Detroit. You want to check him out? He down at the Motor City Casino. Hey, go down there and tell him Dinner Now sent you. 100. Told y'all, this type of fun you had with your clothes on. Wow. Now, let's get off to this hip-hop beat. Yikes. Man, listen, man. I don't even know. It's the old niggas or the young niggas?
The young niggas. The old niggas fooling now.
The old niggas is out of control.
They fooling. They acting like YNs.
So, okay. Okay. And I don't even know why we gonna touch on this, because we just a podcast that deals with then and now. And this is a then and now moment in such a way, because these niggas was cool then and now they ain't. Whoa.
They ain't even nowhere near cool.
It's a hell of a then and now moment right here.
How they just be falling, they be falling out. They just be falling out crazy like that.
So both.
One thing, let me just say this real quick. One thing I respect about and I love about the Locks is they always kept their stuff in-house. You know what I mean? Because they talked about that. They was like, yeah, you know what I mean? We didn't have issues between us, this and that, but we never put it out in the public, man. We dealt with it in-house. That's how it's supposed to be. That's why they still together. That's why they still all jam. And if you look at it from back then until now, you know what I mean? What group is still jam from back then to now? You see what I'm saying? You can only name a few on your hand.
Okay. So, let's talk about what's going on. We're going to talk about a bunch of them. Boom. So stick around and pay attention. Keep up. First, Dipset. Now, Dipset, it's a mess over there. Now, I'm guessing, and this is what it's looking like, it's Jim Jones versus everybody. Whoa. So, Jimmy decides to go on another podcast. We ain't going to say the name of him because it wasn't ours. And he go to talking about what Dame has done for Harlem and what he hasn't done for Dipset, and with Cameron and Soft, and brought Freaky Zeke into this, which I had no idea Freaky Zeke he hadn't said nothing. He hadn't. And he brought him into everything, and he ran it on about what it's hitting for. And got a lot of backlash from everybody. Whoa. Except for Dame Dash. Dame Dash is the only one that has not responded. No, he did not. But Freaky Zeke definitely responded. And Freaky Zeke responded in a lot of ways. He not only went to Instagram and showed footage of his very, very massive estate. You know what I'm saying? That he's currently residing in. Yes, he did. You know what I mean? And I guess that was a shot at Jimmy and them on the rent thing, because I don't know what that's all about. You know, something 50 Cent started with the rent thing. So I don't know about the rent. I don't know. You know what I mean? But massive estate, yes. Balconies and things, yeah. Walkways, catwalks, yeah. Yeah, but Freaky Zeke living pretty good. So,
right.
So that was the first clap back. Then, to throw a little salt into the wound. Whoa. Pay attention. Hold on to your jock strap. Yikes. He releases a video footage of Jim Jones trying to run down on Dame Dash in Harlem and try and get him jumped. Whoa. See, that's wild work. That's wild work. I'm trying to figure out what was you keeping the footage for? Like, what was the whole? Why was they keeping this footage? Why was y'all holding this?
Well, you know what I mean. You know how they probably just had it. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, you
Why they
know,
ain't throw it away?
because right. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling. You see what I'm saying? Just had it. You know, they was still cool. It ain't nothing like, yeah. You remember I got the footage of you such and such this and that. You know what I mean? But now since they get to beefing, here, let me go ahead and release this.
But I don't even get why y'all still had it. Cause that was old footage from 2000s. But regardless of the fact, they ran down on Dame. Dame held his own. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get busy. Let's get busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dame held his own for
He's
sure.
ready to throw them things. Yeah, he was.
He held his own for sure.
We have current knowledge that Jim Jones riff starts back at the Ruckers in the day before they was rapping, and his riff is the fact that he don't get no credibility for the gangsterisms that he was putting down, and they trying to chump him like he ain't never put that work in. And they got, you know what I'm saying, people that saying like, yeah, Doug and them was busting, blah, and they shooting at Jim them busting back, found out that Doug them shot a kid in them. So this is all documented, you know what I mean?
Right.
Doug locked up for this hookup now. He killed the kid or something out there, you know what I'm saying, in a shootout with Jim. So, you know what I mean? This stuff is dead. So, you know, niggas was all YNs at one point in time. So everybody used to probably bust their gun. I get it. But we talking about now, nigga, y'all niggas 50. Right. So if that animosity and that type of beef is still there, guess what? Don't deal with each other.
Right.
Go ahead, do that. They
going all on different podcasts, blasting each other, talking.
I don't see this being helpful to the culture.
No,
I really don't. Dame Dash is steadily trying to hustle. He trying to sell this and sell that and come up with this and create that, and that's what he on.
Right.
Jim them, they grooving. You know what I mean? They just signed a check with the pod. You know what I mean? They grooving. Cam them, they grooving. They just got a big check on the pod. So, you know what I mean? Everybody grooving. I know what everybody's saying, like, oh, why y'all getting caught? It's entertainment. No, it ain't entertainment, man. Niggas really, you know what I'm saying, is snagging at each other, man. Niggas really jabbing at each other. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's what y'all want to do. That's what's up. My thing is, our platform, we want to try to bring forth information. And not just controversial information like that. So, off the old niggas to the young niggas. Yikes. NBA Youngboy. Yeah, that's what I should have tagged in the tag, NBA Youngboy. Yeah, NBA Youngboy sends a diss track back at Pooh Shiesty, LED Lights. Yikes. I had no idea that beef was still going on. I definitely forgot all about it.
Oh, Pooh Shiesty and NBA Youngboy beefed out?
Yeah. Yeah. Started all the way back with Lil Durk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all the way back then. Long time ago. They did the song together.
Lil Durk and Pooh Shiesty?
This started all the way back. Pooh Shiesty got the ties with Lil Durk.
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk did a song together.
Yeah. Yeah, but they got I think they got separate diss tracks on NBA Youngboy though.
Right.
I don't think they did a diss track together against NBA Youngboy, no.
Right.
But name the songs LED Lights by NBA Youngboy. And it's pretty blatant that he feeling some kind of way. But like I said, the beef started with the killing of King Von.
Right.
When King Von died, from what I understand, I guess NBA Youngboy and them must have didn't support or something. I don't know. I know something went on to the point somebody made a comment or something. I don't know. But something surrounding King Von's death. And that's how that beef and riff even started. And Pooh Shiesty was been riding ever since. And he had the song out back in the day. I can't think of the name of it, but you guys know what it is. And you guys just know what's going on, know the beef that I'm talking about, if you're keeping up with it. But the song that he got out now is called LED Lights. This 2026. And y'all know Pooh Shiesty's song is FOD. That came out first. Then he got another single that just came out with Glorilla, and that's the song where he actually dissing NBA Youngboy in that song. Yeah. So, I mean, it's on. Yeah. Memphis done clicked up, and NBA Youngboy just out there doing his thing. Him and all his baby mamas. Yeah, you know, a lot of young niggas get out. They riffed out.
And on his tours. He still touring?
I don't know, because they've been canceling this joint because of the violence.
Oh.
You can't cancel here.
Yeah, because you know what? Yeah, because
In Chicago.
Because Charles White, he said when the NBA, if you look at him at an NBA YoungBoy concert, he said it's just a bunch of retarded niggas getting together.
All right.
Going crazy.
All right. So, you know, so he NBA Youngboy, very popular. So if you into that, you'll check the song out. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I do. And I like Pooh Shiesty's song. Yeah, I do. I do. I like them both. I do. And my thing is with the young niggas, this is great for the culture. But y'all young niggas want to put that iron on a nigga. Y'all niggas don't leave it on wax. Y'all put that iron on a nigga, man. Y'all takes it too far. Y'all take it too far, man. Y'all wild work. Don't leave it on the wax. Y'all just go way over the top with it, man. I don't know what that's all. I don't know.
Way over the top. It's like people do too much to say that they're a real nigga, to say that they keeping it real. I'm from the streets. You know what I mean? And if they try to live, you know what I mean? They try to live that lifestyle up to the fullest. Even if it costs them being incarcerated. I kept it 100. I stand on business. I stand on business with 100 years. As far as going to do some dumb shit and get 100 years.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all like this here, man. All them boys leaving on wax. L.A. Reid. So, L.A. Reid was going to trial, going to court. Dawn Dixon was filing a claim against him, sexual allegations that supposedly be in the paperwork that's all been redacted as of now because they settled out of court. So they never went to trial, so we won't even know what it was that she was actually even accusing him of.
Right. He said, let me settle this.
Right. So everything is non-disclosure. So
Dawn back on her feet now.
Well, I would assume so. Pull the Cassie.
Because now she, because she was, she was standing in her car and standing with people and stuff like that.
And this is like an ongoing situation. No, not that Dawn Dixon from Evolve.
Oh, not that Dawn?
Nah, nigga, what you talking about? No.
But you just said Dawn. You ain't say the last name.
I said Dixon.
You said Dawn at
Dixon.
first.
I said Dawn Dixon. So I said, you bugging. You get involved. Where you get involved from?
Dawn.
Is that what you thinking about?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Listen. First of all, this lady, she's been an assistant to the record business for many, many, many years. And these accusations with this young lady aren't new. She had these same accusations with Russell Simmons. She had these same accusations somewhat around Clive Davis. And that's who she originally worked for in the beginning. And as time went on, as people moved through the record company, she just changed positions at different companies, but she's been around the same group of people. And from what I'm understanding is, this is an ongoing thing. They think she hot.
Right.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So what little bit we do know about L.A. Reid and her is the fact that he was definitely inappropriate on business trips on the jet. Yeah, he was. That's what they say. That's what she say, should I say. Allegations. Allegedly. And in office, yeah. L.A. Reid couldn't just quite keep his hands to himself. No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't. That's what she said. You know what I mean? No, that's what she said. That's not what I'm saying. But we don't know, and we won't know. They wrapped it on up, got it on up out of here. Great job.
Right.
Now this is a big one. New Jersey. New Jersey be the first state that will try to pass a bill in law with children from the ages of 4 and up will be able to go to school with their cell phone. Hold on, y'all.
4 and up.
We got company, y'all. We got company then and now we got company.
Say 4 and up.
4 and up. What's going on,
Say
y'all?
4
Y'all
and
in the
up.
back.
But
Park
anyway.
come get y'all. Huh?
Yeah, so 4 and up. But anyway, though,
Yeah, what?
we want to send a shout out to the Pistons because they talking about the Pistons is probably
Park in
becoming.
front of me. I'm about to come all the way in the back. You said Escalade in the back. So come all the way in the
They
back.
say that you can.
The alleyway. Huh? You don't see my cursor? I sent you the location.
They say the this next though.
You next door, girl.
Anyway, so they say that the Pistons probably can win the championship. So big shout out to the Pistons to win the championship, man. Support that team. The Lions, they going for the head coach that used to be the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, who they say is a great offensive wizard like Ben Johnson was. So he's first on the list to get interviewed. You see what I'm saying? They got ain't no next, this and that. They need to get him. I don't know why Dan Campbell thought he could hire a subpar motherfucker, a nigga, a subpar coordinator. Then he take over the court. Then he take over calling play call. Horrible. So horrible, B. But Philly got knocked out of the playoffs, so now it would have been our time right now to win this, to win that, go to that Super Bowl, win that Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It would have been our time. We just, man, we dropped the ball on that. You know what I mean? But if they hire dude like they supposed to, we keep all the pieces in play. You know what I mean? Because there's speculations that Montgomery supposed to leave. He wasn't happy with his role. Because if you notice, Ben Johnson was utilizing Gibbs, Montgomery, everybody. You feel me? So when once Ben Johnson left, they haven't been utilizing Montgomery like they should be, especially when Dan Campbell took over the play calling. Dan Campbell's so horrible that it don't make no sense. Or on the play calling, he just needs to stick to being the head coach, making the decisions of, is we going for it, if we not, you know what I mean? He got a little smart, taking the points, this and that, you know, which he should have wised up earlier, you know what I mean, in the season. Because a lot of games that we lost because we didn't take the points. That's why we lost. You feel me? But I think the Lions, the draft coming up, I think we're gonna get some good picks out the draft. I think we're gonna be all right. And we're gonna be straight. You know what I mean? Hopefully the Pistons can win the chip. They say, you know what I mean, Pistons can win the chip. You feel me? Because that's how hard they balling. You know what I mean? Other news, what's going on? Hey, how y'all doing? You all right?
Okay, we back. Yeah, no, that's Repo. I know you like Repo. You know, I drink a NATO, but you like Repo. Oh yeah, you know that's what I drink, baby. We ain't drinking no goddamn bull crap y'all just done thought of. Come down and talk to some Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Tastes better. Listen. Anywho, nah, they talking about, listen,
Anytime.
cell phones and allowed in the school system, and they're gonna be, New Jersey is gonna be the first state to pass that bill. Now, I don't know. What you think about it? You got a kid in school. What your kid doing if he had access to a cell phone 24/7 all day?
Because
Do you
he
think
gonna
he
be,
need it?
he don't know, he don't. Because the school he in now, they make them put them up, like doing passing, they can use them. But when they get in class, no. They can't use them, but just doing passing, because he done got his took a few times.
All right, so I'm
You know
saying
what I mean?
though, so is that
to have access all the way through? No, I oppose to that.
is that a consistent problem though with the kids getting the phones taken, even though they got to do the little passing thing? Is that a consistent problem?
No, not you know what I mean? Not all the time. You know what I mean? Because for the most part, he been on point. You see what I'm saying? But I think just a consistent, for them to have it consistent, to be able to, because they gonna get on it. Like they finish their work, now they on their phones.
Is they even doing any work? Is they on the phones? Which one is it?
You know what I mean? But no, I know I oppose to that.
Okay, we got some guests, y'all. We got Crystal here. Crystal got children. We're gonna see what Crystal had to say here. Oh, let me where the other chair at?
Where the chair at?
Where
Or
the
they
chair
can
at?
just,
Where the chair at? Where the chair at?
yeah, she can just slide those over. You
I
just
thought
move
we
your
got three
chair.
of these.
Here, come right here. Come right here. He can just sit right, he can go right there. There you go.
You got her in there?
She's sitting right there.
All right. Is she in there? Is she in the
in
frame?
there. She in the frame.
Oh, we got
So
Tiff in there too?
I'm about to get.
You got Tiff in there too? All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Whoa. All right, there we go.
We got both of them.
All right,
in the
y'all.
frame.
We got a little guest on the show, y'all. And we having a little discussion. We down to 2 microphones. They keep on getting us for our capers.
Keep on.
Yeah.
Started with 4.
So.
Her. My baby not old enough.
So yeah. So
Will
Cam.
be, though.
So what you think about kids being able to have their cell phones in class and they let them start having it at 4 years old?
At 4 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. It should be an age limit to it. Because why a 4-year-old need
Well,
a phone at school?
they say from 4 to 7 they're gonna have monitoring. Then after 7 on up to 18, there's no monitoring. That will be the law, and this would be something that they're trying to get passed in Jersey, and it's going to eventually spread throughout the United States.
I think cell phones should be regulated in school.
Regulated.
Yeah. For sure. It should not be in the classroom. Like he said, like in passing, that should be fine. Like I want my kids to have their phones there just in case of an emergency.
Okay.
But it should be it should not just be openly used in a classroom setting.
I don't even think they should be able to use them in passing.
Let's talk.
No. I don't think they should be able to use cell phones in passing. No.
Yeah. So I'm gonna weigh in on this, and I'm just give y'all, you know what I'm saying, my opinion, and you know y'all can disagree or agree with it. And my opinion is no, I agree with Tip. The phone shouldn't even be at school, period, at all, because it's a distraction. And let me tell y'all something. Everybody keeps saying that they want these kids to be connected to technology, but they will be connected, being able to socialize with each other throughout the school time they're there, because you have to think they're in school for 8 hours out the day. That's their longest time of the day. If an emergency happened, what you gonna do? If something was to happen, what you gonna do? If they had their cell phone, what are you gonna do? It already happened. You get what I'm saying? So when people
because some things be like ongoing, like in
Like what?
I'd rather be able to reach my child.
and but what I'm saying is whatever the emergency is, it happened. There's nothing you're going to be able to do to reverse it.
No, it might be happening. You get what I'm saying? Something may be happening. Like my daughter texts me, I won't be able to reach my child. I don't care what he's talking about.
No, I would say some access to it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because
Right, it shouldn't be in a
of
classroom
what's-
setting.
All the stuff that be going on, it's regulated.
Yes.
In class, when they what's the name? No. And when they leave, go to the what's the name? Okay, cool. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like, like now they allow for kids, you know what I mean, like for parents to bring the food, whatever. They can't have Uber or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
sons
they
be
banned
like,
it from my
hey,
daughter's
Dad, can you bring me some food? You know what I mean? This and that or whatever. Or
I sent Christian some McDonald's to school like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah, but Christian, kid, he ain't even in kindergarten. That's preschool.
Yeah, they was upset.
Yeah, it's preschool. They take cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that all the time. But listen, we talking about real.
I just say it's limited. I say
Limited.
regulated.
Yeah, regulated.
Yeah, I don't. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like
Yeah,
it should be
I
regulated.
totally disagree. And when they come here to vote, I'm definitely voting against it.
Because you ain't got no kids though.
It don't
You
matter.
ain't got no kids.
I'm
And
thinking
you know what I mean?
logically.
Like, but the whole no. Until you get some kids, you know
That
what I
you
mean?
need to be in contact with.
you gonna feel different.
Yeah,
you see
you
what I'm
feel
saying? But when you don't
completely
have
different.
kids, you don't have that emotion
You can't speak
or
on
that
that.
tie
You can't speak on
or
nothing
that
when you have kids.
connection
You have kids.
with somebody. That's just
That's
that's
the
just the
truth.
fact.
It's the
I
truth.
can't imagine, like, I can't text my daughter while she at school. She might not respond.
Why is you
right away
texting your daughter at school?
because
Why are you texting?
things need to
your,
be said sometimes.
no, it don't. Your
I
daughter is
just
take
talk to
care
her.
of business.
See how she
Your
doing.
daughter's supposed to be at school, take care of
She
business.
does. My daughter does very well.
So what
at
you need to
school.
talk to her for? What you
Because
telling her?
that's me and her connection.
Well,
You know what
why
I'm
don't you
saying?
take
I
out of there? You
understand.
teach just homeschool her.
He don't
Just
understand.
just homeschool
I
her.
want she not. I'm
That's
not.
what
Why would I
she wanna say
homeschool? Because
anyway.
then it'll take her out of a social setting,
That's
right?
what you want to say anyway.
I mean,
Why
Yeah,
would I
homeschool.
homeschool her?
I
But
mean-
that'll take her out of a social setting, right?
But
you shouldn't be texting no child while they at school trying to
Texting
learn.
all of
I
them.
understand what you're
Not
saying.
trying to learn, nah.
But it's just
You
the
bugging.
fact of the matter that he don't have
Yeah,
kids.
he don't
so
understand.
he don't know what it feels. He don't know what it is to your responsibility, your connection to.
You
know
want
what
to
I
know
mean?
what's going on in their world.
That's just like
when
when
they
my
outside
son.
of you.
This is like when my like.
Listen to what they saying, y'all, because this right here, what they talking about, because this our generation that's rewriting history here. This is the problem, y'all. Listen to what the problem is. Listen, hear them. Listen to them. Go
This
ahead,
is like
keep
when
talking.
My son, getting out of school or whatnot. Where you at? I'm out front, or I'm pulling up. I'm right here. And then if I text him or I call him, I'm like, and he ain't answering the phone. I'm like, man, what is you doing?
Okay, listen.
You know him, you know what I mean? And what is you doing, dog? You know what I mean? Then it was in my pocket. I was, you know what I mean, talking to my friends or whatever the case may be. But the whole thing is, I got to have a beat on my son. I got his location. I got to.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here. First of all, my father came pick me up from school every day, and guess what? I knew to be there at a specific time because he was there waiting on me. See, the thing is, we enable the kids so much that y'all don't even realize that the stuff that y'all do to them. Then when they get older, y'all be like, "Oh, where that come from?" Y'all don't even understand the stuff that y'all even be doing. And y'all say, "Oh, you don't have no kids." You don't understand. I don't have to have no kids to understand. Like, yo,
Yes,
like
you
what
do.
the heck? That don't even.
Yes,
that,
you do.
That don't even make
Yes,
sense.
You do. Yes, you do.
That don't make
Yes,
sense.
You do. You can't tell me how to raise a child.
That
if
don't
you
make
ain't got
sense.
a child.
I was raised by parents, bro.
You ain't got
You
no
not
kids.
a
I
child.
seen
You don't-
other kids
you
being
don't-
raised.
Hey, you don't have no kids of your own.
I know right from wrong.
You ain't
I
got
know
no
what.
kids of
I know.
your own.
I know what.
though.
I know. I know what
It's
makes
an area of
sense.
gray when it comes to your kids.
Ain't no
You
gray
ain't-
area.
You
See
ain't
that?
got no
Black
kids.
and white.
You ain't got no kids.
Y'all hear? Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here
It's an
first
area
on
of
Den.
gray. When
Y'all
it
heard it
comes to
here
your kids.
first on Den and Now podcast.
That's just like
She
you
say
can't
it's
tell
a
me
gray
about-
area. She said it's a gray area when it comes to your kid. You see, that is the problem. That is the problem. I keep telling y'all.
Well, tell me about being
It's
married.
the parents.
You
It's the
can't
parents.
tell me nothing
It's
about
the
being
parents.
married if
It's the
you haven't
parents.
been married.
It's the parents. I can
I've
tell you
been
everything you need to know about marriage.
No, you ain't. You haven't been
My
married.
mother and father was married.
You haven't.
My father been
No,
married. My mother been
No
married.
experience
you know what I'm
of being
saying?
married.
I seen you. I don't have that
No,
experience.
yes, you
I done
don't
read
even know
books
that.
and all of that.
For real.
Yes, you do.
Who told you 2 + 2 was 4? How did you know that?
Everybody's a book.
Okay, then, so that's the same way I know about marriage. So, anywho, listen, y'all. So listen, y'all. So listen, y'all.
Mike Tyson say.
So
Mike
listen, y'all.
Tyson
He don't
said-
even know his
Mike,
parents'
listen,
experience.
Mike Tyson said you can have a
You got the
game
microphone, babe.
plan.
You got the microphone.
Mike Tyson said you can have a game plan, but you don't know what's gonna happen until you get hit.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Once you get hit, oh, what the hell? Just like you can have a game plan in the game, then once you start getting blew out, do you still stick to that game plan, or you got to make you got to alternate? You see what I'm saying? Make a pivot. You know what I mean?
Right.
This one thing.
Now let me tell y'all this.
Right here.
Now let me tell y'all this.
That's
Y'all already
fact.
said. Now
This
let me
nigga think
let me
he know
let me
everything.
Let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen.
Without a doubt.
Let me tell y'all something. We're gonna take the same analogy, right? Said Mike Tyson, right? Now you know and I know. If you get in the ring with a boxer, there are punches thrown. I don't have to wait to get hit. I know what it feel like. I don't need to feel it. I don't want to
You
feel
don't
it.
know how- you don't know
know what
how
I'm saying?
hard this
I don't want to
thing
get
is.
punched. Don't nobody want to get punched, please.
But if you're also a
Please. Don't
professional
nobody want to get
boxer-
punched.
You don't know how hard he hit. Though.
But if you
I don't
also
wanna
a
get hit at
professional
all.
boxer, you're gonna get in that ring because you want the challenge.
So if
right?
I'm a professional boxer, what'd you say?
So you gonna come, like he said, you're gonna come with a game plan, and then once you get hit, that game plan might change.
I'm a boxer though. This is what I do.
I can't be.
I'm a boxer. That's what I do. I'm a
can't
boxer.
take-
I shouldn't be boxing.
No.
I shouldn't be boxing.
I can't. You know what I mean? My game plan is like I take his little few of his hits.
If I can't
you know what I
take-
mean?
if I
Then you be like, oh no, I
shouldn't be
can't do
boxing.
that.
Yeah.
That
Well,
nigga hit too hard.
I'm gonna make sure I bet against whoever
This
y'all
nigga
boxing guy
always
is,
got
cause
a
y'all
butter.
got.
Butter, yes. Oh my God.
And life.
I
I'm
mean,
happy. We've been through this, but I'm glad the world get to see this.
This nigga was my bumpy.
is y'all listening to this, ladies and gentlemen out there in the world? Y'all know the world is looking at this. Yes, they is. Yes, they is. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hey, listen. 8.2 billion people can see this right now. We got people all over in South Africa. Slime over in the South African slimes over there. They got the Pooh Shiesty gang over. They mess with us over there in South Africa. Yeah. So they looking at you, babes. But is y'all paying attention to what's going on here? Because I'm not crazy. Whoa. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy by far. And these two ain't finna make me crazy. No, they ain't. Not today. No, they not. Not today. No, they not. But, anywho, back to the kids in school. So now, they got the cell phones. They go legit. Y'all with this, and that's what's up. Me and Tip, we is against it. So we got 2 against 2 over there on the vote. So we just gonna be at a stalemate on
And
that.
she's still saying that because her baby little. But he got a phone though.
He little though.
But he has a phone though.
He got a phone? Yeah, so how old is he?
5. He killing me on Roblox.
I think all parents under kids under 18 get killed on Roblox. I think Roblox is like top flight. Because we talked about that too, about these different gaming systems or whatever, what they promoting to the kids. So, gambling. That's what they promoting, babes. They promoting gambling, babe. I mean, they taking these little money. Well, I mean, where is money coming? How is it that I'm playing a game, right? Roblox. Hey, I'm talking to y'all. And I got to buy all these different things to be able to play the goddamn game. Don't end it up. I got the game.
You really don't have to buy it. They want to buy it. It makes you want to buy it.
If I want to be fly on the game, why not? But I need the stuff. That's just like in Grizzly World. Neff and them had me over in Grizzly World. I need everything. You can sell dope. You can be with the strippers. You can be out there gaffling niggas. You can be drag whips. All that in Grizzly World. Grizzly World lit. It's lit. Grizzly, you got your own everything. I'm talking niggas out there, but they got their whole systems on, all that. Niggas on there making plays. They on there making plays and all that in Grizzly World. It's like the hottest thing out right now, all across America.
Grizzly World. So it was like,
Shout out to you, Grizzly.
So it's like a Grand Theft
Like a
Auto, but
GTA.
just a
Street version.
Street version.
Yeah, he done got with some coders, man, and he done invented his own world. He just got robbed a couple weeks ago.
In the virtual world?
Yeah, he just got robbed. He was at the studio. He was at the studio.
Straight up.
He was at
He
the
done
stu-
created a, like, he be going to the studio, this and that, and the motherfuckers just running up on him, robbed him.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't know my location. You got to find niggas.
Right.
So if you find a nigga, get the drop on a nigga, yeah, but that's if you're op though.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a whole thing here. It's a whole thing. They got guns and all that. So no, don't.
What you playing on?
And caught digging. Listen,
What
T
you
Grizzly
playing
makes approximately $250 to $400,000 a month off this thing. So yeah, it costs pesos, babes. Yeah, you ain't walking around the Grizzly world for free. You gotta download it to your phone. You gotta download the app.
Name of the app.
Grizzly World.
What about, have you played that game?
You gotta
called
download the
Grizzly
app.
World?
You gotta download the app
Have you played that game called Grizzly World?
and go into the
AT Grizzly, you heard this man promoting your app like this?
I mean, cause it's.
Hey, what
That's
you say,
love.
son?
I mean, no. I mean, it's.
And then it's like a server. It's T Grizzly server, but you gotta pay to get in.
See, I told you, you gotta pay to
How
get in
much you
there.
gotta pay to get in?
About $100.
I don't know.
Oh,
About $100.
You played it before?
oh, QJ
You
played
can
it?
play it on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, I should have known QJ didn't play it.
Listen, so
son.
I'm telling you, so the thing is, you know what I'm saying, crazy, and it's spreading like wildfire because you can go in here and do all of these things as you hear the rappers talk about in the rap songs. They do it in the Grizzly world. Right. Niggas is doing it. So yeah, he got robbed in the studio a few weeks ago. He was like, man, y'all niggas done got dropped on me. He went on Instagram and was laughing about it, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And you know, it's kicks and giggles. Right. It's a video game, allegedly, because y'all young niggas, they get out of hand, and they go from
real, like
yes,
we gotta do
yes, and they go from that to outside, and they be doing some wild stuff. Oh, speaking of Detroiters, Icewear Vezo, wow, Icewear, we checked you out there, Purple Rain Man, right. Yeah. Be down there visiting Little Meech and Big Meech. Yeah, and Big Meech, boy, I tell you. Let me tell you about that smile that boy got, boy. That boy happy. That boy ain't stopped smiling since he came home, boy. I swear to God, man. Might not be talking, but he sure is smiling. so
Today, I seen them down.
you seen them, so I don't know what they, you know what I'm saying, cooking up, what they got going on, but they went down there, Vezo went down there to check him out, visit him or whatever, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get some backlash from 50 Cent because of that. I'm not really for sure
50 might not say nothing.
how Vezo contract is set up because I don't think he even have. I think he independent.
Yeah.
I don't think he have no distributor. Or he might be some
I found it.
Empire type stuff. I don't know. He beyond that because he's with Motown. But you know what I mean. Shout out to them boys. You know what I'm saying. Hooking up down in Miami or whatever, Florida, and doing their thing. And can't forget, whoa, Detroit Lions is definitely not in the playoffs.
I just talked about them while you was on your hiatus.
Yeah. Well, what did you say? Since you want to talk about them last week, what you say this week?
I said, what I said was, I'm
What?
truly disappointed in
Uh.
the Lions
Uh.
thinking that they can make it
Uh.
through the season with a subpar offensive coordinator,
Bah.
right?
Bah.
When Ben Johnson went, you had to get better or equal, not below.
Okay.
Or
Well.
not just thinking that. And then listen, hold on, stop. This
Oh wow.
my piece.
Okay. I thought you
So,
said
look,
you already talked about this.
Yeah, but you
so
just,
you want to tell me about it?
So
now.
you just told me. You just said
He told
what I
y'all.
say.
He told y'all, so you want to tell me, y'all.
So look. So and then see that. Then Dan Campbell see that old boy ain't cutting it, and then he get the call in the plays, and he even worser.
Worser, huh?
Worser.
Worser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worser, y'all. Y'all heard that? Worser.
that
Whoa.
in the dictionary.
Yeah, worser, y'all. Y'all heard that? Whoa. Whoa.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So now they're interviewing the ex-head coach of the Miami Dolphins, who's a stellar off. You know what I mean? I'm talking about with the offense immaculate. You know what I mean? So he first on the list. Ain't no. It don't need to be no second. Nobody else. They need to hire this guy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize. I didn't mean to be talking about no dead fishes right now, but he did drug y'all through that. We gonna talk about some live fishes
I
here.
talked about the Pistons.
Buffalo Bills, right, knocked the Jaguars out of the playoffs. Whoa, and the Jaguars was on a tear, and the lady from here, the journalist from here, this is why this story is important. Why you went ranting about all of that.
Because you brought the Lions up, nigga, and I had to
I did
tell
not.
you. You just did.
I was talking about, I was gonna say Buffalo
No,
Bills.
before.
I said football. You
He
went into
said
that.
Lions. What did he say?
I said we're not gonna talk about the Lions. He said no, we
No.
gonna talk about the
Why
Lions.
did he even say the Lions though?
Because I said we're not gonna talk about them.
Don't say nothing about the Lions.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, so God dang it.
The Buffalo Bills.
No, nigga.
The lady is whatever you was about to fucking.
Do you know it's the lady I'm going on with the journalist from here, Detroit nigga, our home girl?
Okay, who?
Did you know about Lynn, the journalist? Yeah, you know exactly. Hush. Let me get the story out. Anywho, she had the opportunity to be in Jacksonville when they lost at the playoff wild card game, and they only gave 10 reporters an opportunity to ask the coach a question, and they gave her a question. And instead of her asking a question, she actually violated journalism rules. Instead of her asking a question, she congratulated him for having a great, marvelous season, and sorry it turned out for him like that. So she's getting a lot of backlash for not doing journalism because that's against journalism rules to sit up there and be biased in the journalism setting. See, this stuff you need to know because we journalists.
But what I'm saying though is, of course, journalists rule, but everybody is different. And she said, you know what I mean? Like, hey, what she said, that's what she felt that she needed to say. You don't have to go. You don't have to go with the wave of everybody.
Okay.
She's from Detroit. You should know.
What that mean? Because you're from
You
Detroit.
you should know that she different. You should know that.
I don't know.
She from the D. You should know. You shouldn't expect nothing different.
Okay, well, this is what I'm going to say. This kind of ties back into their boxing analogy. I don't know what propelled her to say what she said because she already responded and said that what she felt like saying. But once again, what are you there for? If you're not there to journal, what are you there for? That's the homie and all that, the
I just
homegirl.
see-
But if you're not there to get the scoop,
Right.
we know
She
that.
could-
We know that. Can I just let you talk,
go
brother?
ahead, go ahead.
Can I talk?
Okay.
Can I talk, brother? We know y'all just had a tremendous season, and everybody was riding the wave of y'all. Had all these outstanding wins or whatever. Trevor Lawrence out there showing out, doing his thing or whatever. We already know all of this. But my thing is, you prepared to say this in a moment when you were supposed to be a journalist. So my question is, what's really good? And she's been doing this, for over 25, 30 years.
So you basically saying she was fanning out.
Nope.
Instead
If she been
Doing her
doing,
job.
hey, look,
I
so-
believe she ain't know
so-
nothing about football, for real.
So if no, but the whole thing is, if she a journalist, she know what she needs to say.
she gonna prepare before she.
I would believe so.
25 years. She
But what
definitely
I'm
has
saying-
something
I would-
prepared. She fanned out.
I would
for a
believe
minute.
so.
What I'm saying though is 25 years. Then you know what I mean.
She do
Like,
what she wants.
What I'm saying.
See,
though,
here we go, y'all. Here we go. See, here we go. I tell you, it goes all the way back to the adults every time. My thing is,
If I've been doing something for 25 years, I'm gonna start doing what I want to do in it. If you made your mark,
That's just like they say this, right? They asked 50, but we know 50 been him ever since. You know what I mean?
They were.
50 can say shit and get away with it, and he don't get no backlash. Like about gay shit, about, you know what I mean, this, little people, you know what I mean, transgenders, make jokes, this, that, all this. But if you notice, he don't get no backlash
Not for real.
because because that's 50. He been
Oh, that's him.
like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So is you know what I mean? And he been in the game for long, so he can just say he be saying wild shit. You know what I mean? Like like Donald, Just saying
But
wild.
let's talk about how wild 50 Cent stuff is. How really wild is it? What has he said? He hasn't really said nothing that's demeaning towards nobody white. Hello?
He have said gay stuff about this.
Okay,
No,
I cannot like the gay people.
No.
50
Listen,
Cent is in his
listen.
pocket.
Even if you go back and
Look at what?
if you go back and look on if you go back and watch the interview on the Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne the guy asked him, he was like, 50, how can you say the things that you say and you don't get no backlash and this and that? You know what I mean? Such and such, this and that. You know what I mean? And it just went on. Just go watch it.
I can answer the question for you though.
Back to
I can answer it though. I don't have to watch it. I can
you
answer
watch
it.
it?
I don't have to. I can.
No, did you watch it?
I can answer it, brother.
Then how can you answer something that you didn't watch, my nigga? See, this is what I tell you. This is a new disease. It's a disease that's called I know everything don't matter what the fuck it is.
I just got a little common sense. I got a little common sense, y'all. I got a little common sense. Some cups and stuff over there. I got a little common sense, y'all, and I can answer that correctly on why 50 Cent says what he says and don't nobody have no backlash for it. First of all, he say what he say because look who he talking about. He's not talking about nobody of nothing important. You know what I mean? You don't ever hear him talking about the people we talk about, like Deborah Crew, Bernard Arndt. You don't mention those type of names, brother. You don't mention those type of names. You know why? Because those type of names are very, very high on the echelon. You don't mention those names. You know what I mean? And those are the names of the people that governs majority of everything that you and I and everything that we have consume in this world. Yeah. Believe it or not, buddy. But 50 Cent can talk about me, yeah. He talk about niggas on and hip hop and you gotta understand niggas ain't got no. That's what we talking about. He don't talk about nobody else.
What's the name? Like, you know what I mean? Okay.
What? Who?
Anyway,
You brought this up.
I just told you.
You who? Who he
Like,
brought?
he didn't say shit about transgender, gays.
Who though? Whom transgender? Who?
Just in
Even
Who?
if you just say something about transgender, they going crazy or some gay or something like
I
that.
cannot like-
Crazy about that shit.
I cannot like transgenders though, bro. Just like people don't like black people. People don't like white people. People don't like Irish people. I cannot like them people if I don't want to. I don't understand what you're saying. That's so harsh that he said. He ain't said nothing.
It's okay.
He ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He ain't said nothing. Charlamagne just sitting up there, coat jacket. That's why he got the $200 million to go do the other podcast from the Breakfast Club, cause he a coat jacker, man. Come on, man. We ain't rocking like that, man. That nigga sat over there with the Jew dude, right? And he was just over there jugging on the puff thing, and I'm sitting up there looking at it like, dog. Oh, that was not. It wasn't even true. But he up there with the Drew Andy dude, you know, and they jugging when you know they really be throwing low blows on the low on the black community. You know what I mean? That's why I'm telling you. You got to do research. You got to do research.
On Charlamagne, this is the same thing as how when they had Puff on the show and they this and that, Puff, this and that. And our Puff was like, I gave y'all first check.
Dang.
Puff said, I gave y'all first check.
Dang.
And he was like, yeah, you did. Then Charlamagne gonna say, oh, don't act like it was all like, you know what I mean? Like, it was all like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was all like that. You know what I mean? Like, man, he like, what? You know what I mean? Like, come on, don't be, you know what I mean? Like, now you trying to down. Nigga, he gave y'all first check.
Right, but my whole thing was, when old girl came in there, I can't quite remember her name, the research lady. She came in there and said, well, nah, that ain't true, and that wasn't true, and that wasn't true, because Sean G had to make her re-strategize how she was going at it. Remember, we had Sean G on the show. He came in from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? He's a representative from out there. We had him on the show. And, you know, he was like, yo, he made all of them change their whole hookup. So she had to go back and say, well, Charlamagne, that wasn't true. That wasn't true. Then he was like, well, he did something. Nah, nigga, what you mean he did something? They trying to get his man natural life in the penitentiary. they act like they wasn't trying to get his man natural life, bro. Like they did R. Kelly, man. That's wild work, man. You know R. Kelly locked up Rico too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Wild work. Wildest of work. But, you know, we we gotta move on. Y'all already know we free Puff over here. Yes, we is. That was injustice, travesty. It was just all bad. Y'all know we free Puff over here. More importantly, we need y'all to understand that in 2026, then and now, will start to pop up on different locations, doing different things at different places. The only problem is the venues. Venues, y'all.
Venues be talking about y'all can't record here and this and that.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, it's like, but if I was
On my phone and recording, what's the
I
difference?
was recording, but if I walk in here with such and such and such and such, then I can record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, but you know what I mean? Like,
All right. Well,
they
There
just
was
be,
some influencers.
they be
Right.
dick sucking too hard, man.
right, you know what I mean?
Suck too
And I'm
hard.
telling y'all, we going to pop this off and get this thing really in rotation. Because we went down the floods last night to shoot at the speed dating thing. And I just want to tell y'all, man, the women out there, man, hey, man, y'all in the next tier. My tier of women, y'all the second tier. The first tier, my tier, wild work. Wild work. The second tier.
You need to explain what you're talking about.
Okay, we break this down for the ladies then. Ladies edition. Whoa. All right. You got the first tier women, which is my tier. My dating pool, 40s, 50s. You know what I'm saying? That material, older, you know what I'm saying? Seasoned, you know what I mean? Women. That's my people. First tier. Those women, brains is obliviated. They ruined. They got so much. Don't listen, babes, listen. They got so much trauma from their baby daddies. They done picked the wrong niggas to sleep with, to be with. They done been abused. They done been beat. They done been, some of them been raped, pillaged. You know what I mean? They've been through a lot of women that's older than you. That's in my tier. You know what I'm saying? The women. You know what I mean? For real. They've been through a lot, babes. And a lot of them hold that pain inside and don't really talk about it. You know what I mean? For real. I ain't even lie. That's my dating pool. That, you guys are the second tier. The second tier, what happened with y'all is the first tier ruined y'all because they went through so much trauma. So they was like, they was so shell shocked with y'all or whatever. They turned y'all into straight bullies. You know what I'm saying? And then when they turned y'all into bullies or whatever, it was like, oh my God. The third tier, imbeciles, which is the tier that y'all turned out, which is just totally just straight up just niggas. They just YN. They all YN. It ain't no YN girls. They just all YNs. No, they ain't no YBs either. They niggas too. The girls, they going to jail, shooting, get shot. I don't even talk about it because rest in peace to the young lady out there in Southfield. But you know what I mean? Wild work. It's wild work. Because I don't know if the story is true. I don't know if it's true. This is the story allegedly. And I don't want to say nothing to shame the girl family or nothing like that. So I'm not going to speak on it. But allegedly, some wild stuff involved in that. But I'm going to tell you this. Girls is going to jail. Girls are getting shot, killed. Yes, they is. And it's just wow. They doing stuff. I'm seeing the girls all on the internet over and over again. She tried to set this dude up. This dude called him for some jewelry. It's just all types of wild stuff going on. All these different places outside of Detroit, you know what I mean? Right. Not just here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everywhere. This wildfire with this. This is wildfire. And these some pretty girls. These some pretty girls. These some pretty girls.
Allegedly, the guy that came that was on the ring with the gun.
Oh, yeah. That guy. He's all over the news.
Then they said it was the girl that gave him the address. And the people talking about, I don't even know what the, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's like, and then they got the girl from the Nefertiti,
I thought that was
stabbing and
two
shooting.
guys.
No, they got the girl Mason.
That's the heavy set lady got on the news.
Light skin.
Light skin with the glass.
She Mason. She supposed to mace them as soon as they came out.
Who she makes?
The guys that got shot and killed
Oh wow.
and stabbed and all that. Yeah, they looking for her now.
So
They having that
so
Yeah.
see, I never got the full story on that because I didn't know. But hold on. So they stabbed and shot these niggas?
Yeah.
I always
They
thought
stabbed first.
I always thought that the other niggas got the stab off and dogs shot them.
Oh, they stabbed the niggas first and then shot the nigga and killed the nigga in front of the police.
And one of the dudes is about to coming out of the hospital or something like that. Not coming out, but he's resuscitated.
Right.
Yeah, he's doing coming along. I think that's what they saying earlier today on the news. Yeah, I seen that myself. Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah,
Wonder why was they so mad?
People, that's what I'm saying. People losing
What
their
were they so mad about?
It make it hard to go out. Didn't you see the shit that happened at Bloom?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I didn't even know what I'm saying when to go off. Yeah, her name was Alex. Yeah, student from Eastern University. 31 years old, 31, 32 years old. Yeah, ex-baller. Used to play for out of Eastern Michigan. Everybody knew her from sports stuff like that. The guy who supposedly did it.
It was allegedly the security guard.
Yeah, and
Say allegedly.
they brought him in for questioning. And I'm pretty sure they let him go. There's cameras everywhere out there, so the footage speaks for itself. So if what happened, I'm gonna let it come out because she was a pretty girl, and sometimes I mean, you guys be out there drinking, women and men. You can't allow the alcohol to get the best of you, man. Yeah. And in that situation, her girl, she survived, so she gonna be able to live on to tell the story, and her version is gonna be whatever her version is. But the video footage is gonna show what the version is. So it don't even matter at that point. Sad to say. Yeah. Sad to say. But,
People gotta realize this shit don't be worth your life.
Right.
Go.
Right.
Like you gotta be able to go home at the end of the night, like, and nothing worth your life or your freedom.
Right.
I know I used to be at like, I'd be partying or go out somewhere like in the suburbs or something like that, or somewhere where the white people at and shit, and you just see them, they be filled, and they be like, hey man, hey, have a good time. Hey, they just be having fun.
Somebody takes them home.
You know what I mean? No, but I'm just talking about just not, you know what I mean? Like, just see you, they just balling, just having fun.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, we think, even if you know what I mean, like,
They might
bump
fight.
or something like that. Hey, dude, hey, you know what I mean? We bump somebody, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, hold on. 'Cause
Not all.
They be fighting and violent, but they don't be shooting and killing each other. That's the point.
They definitely,
That's the point.
they definitely good for old bar
They
fight.
be fighting
oh
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
'Cause
No,
I done seen
what
some
I'm saying though, like,
brawls
depending on,
happen, okay?
you know what I mean, where you go. You
White
see what I'm
bars.
saying? Like,
But I get what you're saying because they don't be shooting. You don't be hearing too much of that happening. But it does happen from
oh,
time
yeah,
to time.
yeah.
But it's like in
But
our
not just,
community,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
in
like-
our communities, in the black culture, it just goes so much further.
It goes on and
Like
They go crazy.
it goes too far. Why my life worth you being mad about a bump or a? I can't even call it sometimes. But I'm not taking those chances. I walk away. You got it. I can't argue with nobody I don't care about. Can't give energy.
What bars are popping now?
I don't know. I'm letting this
Oh,
fuck out.
no.
Well, you know, you only got, right now Detroit, you know what I'm saying, the economy is down, so you know what I'm saying, you only got a few bars that's really popping on a regular basis, you know what I mean? So that's just really
You
how
got
that
the
goes.
Sky Bar.
Nah, Sky Bar ain't doing nothing no more.
What?
Some
When
nights
they shut down?
It ain't shut down, it just
On
ain't.
Sunday? Sky Bar always going, you know what I mean?
They crowd and left. They crowd left.
What's poppin'?
Where they be at?
I'm sure, I don't.
Be at the little hole in the
Well, since Teresa's opened back up, it's a split. A lot of people went back around to Teresa. Teresa just be slamming for some oddball reason. I don't know why.
I got harassed outside of Teresa's door, and they security just stood there. What's security there for? It's just to protect the club, not the customers, right?
I have no idea. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But listen,
I ran behind security. They like, you gotta get the fuck on.
What?
listen.
I swear. Whose type of security is this? So they just there to protect the club, I see.
Probably so,
But that's
babes.
the problem with a lot of these establishments. You should be protecting the customers too. If people can't feel safe to come to these establishments,
Right. Because the whole thing is, what I be saying is like, you know, some bars and clubs, they just, you know, you come in, this and that, you know, just search you, all that. But the outside, you see what I'm saying? Like the outside and in the front and all that stuff, they, you know, you have some that have security out there, like,
and they break it up.
and they just, you know what I mean, like,
Move
hey,
along.
move,
Right.
go on,
Some
not
don't.
in front of, you feel me? So that's why I was like, even when we was doing the Lions party, because this was a den, right? And we was doing a Lions party, I hired real security. I'm talking about licensed, bonded, insurance, all that, this and that. He said, listen, I'm good. If I gotta bust a nigga, we ain't going nowhere. We gonna be right here until the police come. You feel me? Like, no, what I mean, none of that.
It was legit.
Yeah, it was all legit. He showed me all this stuff.
All right. This Did and Out live podcast. We finna wrap tonight's segment up. Hope y'all enjoy what we had to give y'all. Hope y'all learned something. That be the main focus every week, every day that we come on the podcast. We want to give y'all something you can't get nowhere else. You better bet
feel
that.
me?
You know what I'm saying? For real, for
And
real.
y'all
Keep
gonna get
watching.
it. Y'all
Share
gonna get
this,
it
like
raw.
this, subscribe. You know what I mean? Tell your friend, tell your auntie, tell your grandmama. You know
Tune
what I'm
in to
saying?
Den and Out podcast.
Yeah. Kid tested, mother approved. Whoa. Holla.
Yep, we all be.